In 1987, a massive army of heavy Soviet tanks was utterly destroyed by a fleet of cheap pickup trucks you could buy at a dealership. Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi invaded northern Chad with a terrifying force of 8,000 soldiers, 300 heavy tanks, and 60 combat aircraft. The Chadian military was broke. They couldn't afford tanks or jet fighters. So they bought 400 Toyota Hilux pickup trucks. It looked like a suicide mission. The Libyan T-55 tanks were covered in 10 inches of steel armor and carried massive cannons. The Chadian trucks were made of thin sheet metal and had zero protection. If a tank even looked at them wrong, they would vaporize. But the Chadians realized something crucial. The heavy tanks were slow and got stuck in the deep sand. The Toyotas were light, fast, and agile. They mounted French anti-tank guided missiles on the truck beds and used swarm tactics. They would speed toward the tanks at 60 miles per hour, firing missiles while drifting across the dunes. They moved so fast that the tanks' turrets literally couldn't rotate quickly enough to track them. Even crazier, the trucks were so light that they could drive straight over anti-tank mines without setting them off, while the heavy Libyan tanks following them would trigger the explosives and blow up. It was a massacre in reverse. The technical trucks flanked the heavy armor, destroying them from behind. In just a few months, the ragtag truck fleet killed 7,500 Libyan soldiers and destroyed $1.5 billion worth of military hardware. Chad lost only 3 trucks. It was the first time in history a modern mechanized army was defeated by civilian cars. Subscribe for more stories like this.